In this video, we're going to look at a new method of division called the partial quotients algorithm. And the partial quotients algorithm is just one method of division, and some students will eventually prefer it, others will prefer the more traditional method, but today we're going to look at partial quotients. So in this first problem we have 127 divided by 7. The first question we ask ourselves is, what easy math fact that we know in the top of our head can we multiply by 7 to get close to 127? And the easiest math fact that I know is 7 times 10. And 7 times 10 is 70. We're close to our goal number of 127, but we're not really quite there. So how far off are we? We need to subtract 127 minus 70. And when we subtract 127 minus 70, we get our answer of 57. So now our new goal number is 57. So we ask ourselves, what math fact multiplied by 7 gets us close to 57? And we know that 7 times 8 is 56. And that's really close to our goal number of 57. In fact, it's so close, it's just really one off. So we subtract 57 minus 56, and we see how far off we are. We recognize that 57 minus 56 is 1. And we ask ourselves, okay, is there a math fact times 7 that gives us 1? No. So 1 just becomes our remainder. And we go over to our side and we add up our partial quotients. 0 plus 8 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1. So our quotient is 18 remainder 1. Now this is new to some of you, so let's take a look at a second problem to hopefully gain more familiarity with the partial quotients method of division. Let's assume that Mr. Heck has 873 golf balls. And in each sleeve or each box of golf balls, Mr. Heck can fit 3 golf balls. So what is 873 divided by 3? Again, we'll extend this line down here as we do in the partial quotients method. And the first question we ask ourselves is, what math fact that we know off the top of our head times 3 gives us something close to 800? Well, the first one that comes to my mind is 200, because 3 times 200 is 600. And 600 is close to 873, but it's not quite there. So I subtract, and I find out how far away I am from 873. 3 minus 0 is 3, 7 minus 0 is 7, and 8 minus 6 is 2. So then I ask myself, okay, what math fact times 3 gives me something close to 273? Well, I know that 9 times 3 is 27, so if I just add a 0 behind a 9, that's 90. So I know that 90 times 3 is 270, and that's very close to 273. If I subtract it, I know that I'm only 3 away. So now I ask myself, okay, what math fact times 3 is 3? And I know that 3 times 1 is 3. And I don't have any left over. So I take up my partial quotients and I add them up. And I know that 0 plus 0 is 1, 0 plus 9 is 9, and 2 plus 0 is 2. So Mr. Heck would have 291 sleeves, or 291 boxes of golf balls. Remember, this is just one method of division that we'll learn this year in 4th grade, but I hope that you're more familiar with the partial quotients algorithm.